Hi everyone, my name is Julia and I'm a physical therapist at Breakthrough. Today I'm here with a challenging lower body strength and plyometric workout that's going to be geared towards any athlete who runs, cuts, jumps, or sprints as part of their sport. So we're going to be working on a lot of lower body multi-directional strength as well as explosive plyometric movements to build your strength and explosiveness in the lower body. You will need some weights for this workout, so go ahead and grab those. If you do it body weight, you'll still get some benefits, but you won't get as strong as if you were using weights. So the format of this workout is going to include your warm-up first, and then we're going to go into a compound set lower body strength portion, which means that we're going to do a strength exercise focusing on one muscle group, and then a plyometric exercise, which is going to focus on the same muscle group. So we're really going to burn out those muscles. And we're going to finish off with a little yoga cool down and then a cool down and stretch. Okay? So grab some water, grab your weights, and then we're going to start into this first section, which is the warm-up. So for this warm-up, we're just doing 30 seconds of each exercise, and we're starting with a jog in place. So the warm-up is really important to get your heart rate up, get a sweat going a little bit, and really to prepare your muscles for the workout you're about to do. This is going to be a really challenging workout. It's very high impact, so we have to make sure our muscles are ready and awake and able to absorb all the forces we're about to put through our body. Quad stretch, heel raise is next. So grab your ankle, raise up on your toe, switch. Keep your knees together, don't let them flare too far out to the side here. Keep yourself nice and upright. Quick stretch in the quad. A little bit of calf activation and also a little bit of balance challenge. You can see I'm wobbling around here. Next one's going to be a high knee torso twist. Alright, so keep yourself nice and tall. Bring your knee up to your opposite elbow. So you don't want to crunch over. Keep yourself nice and tall here. Use those abs, your core muscles, to bring your knee towards your opposite elbow. So warming up those obliques a little bit. Next is a walk down to plank. Walk your hands down to a plank, walk back up, come up to standing. Try and keep your knees straight, but not locked out. Just like with an RDL, if you're not this flexible, you can always bend your knees a little bit. That's totally fine. Warming up those hamstrings, the glutes, the core. Next one is a reverse lunge and twist. So you step back in a lunge, rotate both directions, and then switch. I usually rotate towards the front leg first. Warming up those legs and that core a little bit more. Keep nice steady breathing throughout this warm-up. Next one is a Frankenstein, or a straight leg kick, alternating. So kick your leg up as high as you can while keeping your back straight and your legs straight. So it might be down here for you, a little bit lower, that's fine. You just want to get a slight stretch in your hamstring on the way up, and then use your hamstring and glutes to pull your leg back down to the ground. Next one is a side lunge, adductor stretch. So you're just going to lunge to the side and then kind of slightly lean your body over the straight leg. Working on that hip hinge here, but also stretching the inside of that thigh. We do dynamic stretching before workouts, brief stretching holds. You don't want to do the long, static stretches before working out. Our last warm-up interval is going to be high knees. So start it up, get those knees up. We're getting that heart rate up. Lift those knees up. This is our last warm-up interval before we get into the main portion of this workout. Whew. All right, and now you're ready for the workout. So grab your weights and come right back for the strength and plyo portion of this workout. So for the strength and plyo portion, like I said before, we're going to use a compound set style, which means we're going to do a strength exercise and then a plyometric exercise. So for each strength exercise, we're going to do 3 sets of 10, and then each plyo exercise we'll do 3 sets of 6. So we'll alternate back and forth between the strength and the plyos. We are going to have a couple of rounds of single leg strength exercise at the end, so then we'll only just do 2 sets of 10 for each of those. Okay? So grab your weights and let's start it up. We're starting with squats and squat jumps. So go ahead and grab your weights for those squats. So you want feet shoulder width apart, knees shoulder width apart, and you're going to hinge your hips back into that squat like you're sitting down in a chair. You can either rack your weights up on your shoulders or hold them down at your sides. And we're going to do 10 here. So start it up. 1, 2, try and spread the floor between your feet. 3, that will help keep your knees aligned over your feet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, go ahead and put those weights down. We're going to do 6 squat jumps. So make sure you hinge your hips back, explode up, and then absorb the shock coming down. You should land as quietly as possible. All right, start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew, that gets the heart rate going. So you can either raise your arms up overhead like I did, or keep them down by your sides. But for now, we'll grab those weights, go back into the squats. I'll hold my weights down at the sides this time. And we got 10 here, start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want your chest angle and your shin angle to be about the same. 6, 7, inhale down, exhale up. 9, 10. All right, back to those squat jumps. So 6 explosive squat jumps. Start it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. All right, one more set of those. I'm already breathing hard, I'm sweating, I'm tired. You know this is going to be a good workout. Grab those weights. If you ever need a longer break between sets, feel free to pause the video at any time. Last set of 10 squats here. Start it up. 1, 2, 3. Just try and keep your head in neutral. 4. Your gaze should be kind of on the floor, a little ways in front of you. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, put those down. Got one more set of those squat jumps. Really explode up here. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. All right. Go ahead and pause here if you need a quick drink of water. Otherwise, We're going to go right into our next set, which is RDLs and burpees. So I'm going to grab my weights for those RDLs. Again, we're doing 10 RDLs and 6 burpees. So, feet shoulder width apart again, shoulders back, back flat, hinge back at the hips like someone's pushing into the front of your hips and pushing your hips backwards. All right, start it up. 1, 2, you want to keep a slight arch in your back, mostly flat back with that neutral curve. 4, you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings going down. 6, and slight work in your glutes and hamstrings coming up. 8, inhale down, exhale up. 9, and 10. Okay, put those weights down. We're going to go into those burpees. You can choose to do it with or without the push-up. I'm going to do with the push-up today, because we're only doing 6. So, but the choice is up to you. Just try and shoot those legs out behind you, come back into that squat, and explode into that squat jump. So here we go, 6 burpees. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Short and sweet on these plyometric rounds here. Gather your breath, and we'll come right back for that next set of RDLs. So we're going to do 10 here. Inhale down, exhale up. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, keep your shoulders back. 4, that'll help you maintain the neutral arch in your back. 6, knees soft but straight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so second set of those burpees coming up here. So this one isn't exactly using your hamstrings and glutes, but kind of shooting your feet out behind you in the burpee will really activate those glutes. So we got 6 burpees here. Start it up. 1, you don't have to do the push-up if you don't want to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, shake that out, shake it out, shake it out. And we're going back. One more set of those RDLs. Grab your weights again. If you need more break, you can always pause me. We're going to chug right along here. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, push your butt behind you. 8, 9, and 10. All right. So we're done with the RDLs. Going back to that third round of burpees. Here we go. Start up. 1, 2, 3, 4, Okay. Well, I'm tired after that. So, you earned yourself your first water break. Keep your feet moving. Don't sit down completely. Grab a sip of water. And then come right back for our next set. Okay, so our next set is going to be lateral lunges and lateral jumps. So for the lunges, we're going to do 10 reps on each leg, and then lateral jumps also 6 reps to each side. Okay, so grab your weight for those lateral lunges. So you're going to have your feet nice and wide apart, and then hinge your hips back to one side, keeping your knee over your foot and pushing your hips straight behind your knee here. So I'm going to frame my knee with the weights, and we'll do 10 on each side. Start it up. 1, 2, 2, keep your chest up, 3, push your hips behind you, 4, inhale down, exhale up, 5, 6, 7, you got your knee right over your foot, 8, 9, 10, and 10. All right, put your weights down, and we'll go to those lateral jumps. So 6 each direction. Try and get as much power as you can each way here. So start up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew, good. So the way to make this harder is you jump farther and you jump faster. But we're going to go back to those lateral lunges. Instead of framing your knee with the weights, you can also rack them up. So I'll show you that here. Hinge those hips back like you're trying to sit down in a chair behind you on each side here. So 10 each side, start it up. 1, 2, 3, sit your hips back, 4, you want to keep your knee behind your toes here, 5, so if you look down briefly, 6, you should be able to see your toes in front of your knee, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. All right, put those weights down. And we're going back to those lateral jumps. Let's try and see if you can jump a little bit wider, a little bit faster this time. 6 reps. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Got one more set. Those lateral lunges and lateral jumps. Grab your weights. Set your feet nice and wide. Then start it up. 1, so push your hips back. 2, 3, 3, inhale down, 4, exhale up, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, good job. So now we got our third and final round of lateral jumps here. So you want nice, soft shock absorption on either side. Don't let your knee cave in. And then power off the other direction. Start up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay. Whew, catch your breath here a little bit. Mini break, and then we're going to go into our next set, which is going to be reverse lunges and power skips. So again, we'll do 10 on each leg for the reverse lunges, and then 6 on each leg for the power skips. So grab your weight here. All right. So the reverse lunge, we're stepping back into that lunge. 10 on each leg. Start it up. 1, 1. Keep your trunk vertical. 2, 2. Lower down directly between both legs. 3. Try and get both knees to 90. 3, 4, 4. Inhale down. Exhale up. 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Okay, good. So the power skip is going to be like reverse lunge. Then you drive your knee up and try and jump up. So we'll do 6 on each leg. We'll do 6 in a row on one side, 6 in a row on the other side. Okay? So pick your first leg here and start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So soft landings, explode off your toe, and then absorb into that next lunge. Other leg. Start up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And you can see there I had a little bobble. So this also works on your balance. If you have to pause for a sec, regain your balance, that's always fine. You want to make sure these are being done with good form. So nice stable knees, stepping straight back, and then using your arm to drive up. So we'll go for that next set of reverse lunges. Grab your weights. All right, and start it up. 1, 1, so keep your knee nice and stable. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, halfway here. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, put those down. Then we're going to go into those power skips. These out of my way here. All right, 6 in a row on each leg. Ready? And start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Quick breather here. Then we're going for that third round of reverse lunges and power skips. Wipe the sweat out of your eyes. Grab your weights. Then let's start it up. 1, 1, 2, 2. Nice steady breathing. 3, 3, 4, 4. Keep your trunk upright. 5, 5, 6, 6. Use your leg power, not your forward trunk momentum. 7, to lift yourself back up to standing. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, put those down, and we'll go into our last third and final set here of power skips. All right, start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. You earned yourself a second break. When you come back, we're going to move into single leg strengthening exercises. So again, don't stop moving completely. Grab a quick sip and then come right back. Okay, our next group here is going to be a single leg squat with your lifted leg going forward and back. And then we're going to do single leg agility dots. So we're going to do only 2 rounds, since these are single leg, 2 rounds of each leg, 2 rounds of 10 on each leg. And then we're also going to do 2 rounds of 6 on each leg of the agility dots. So, single leg squat, choose your first leg. Your lifted leg first can go forward and then back. Okay? So, start it up. 1, 2, 3. If you need to tap down, you can. 4, otherwise try and keep your leg lifted. 5, try and keep that knee stable right over your foot. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, other leg, right into it. 1, keep your back flat here. 2, 3, sink your hips back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so now we're going to do agility dots, 6 on each leg. So first, we'll go 3 in one direction, and then 3 in the other direction. So you go like left, right, for 3, then you go right, left, for 3 on the same foot. Okay, so imagine 4 dots on the ground. You're just jumping to the 4 corners, kind of in an X across, back X, and across. So start it up. 1, 2, 3. Switch directions. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, so now I'll do the same thing on the other leg. So start it up. 1, 2, 3. Switch directions. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I know that one's a little complicated, sorry, but hopefully you can do it or some form of the agility dots. So we're going back to those single leg squats, forward and back. And you'll notice I'm not using any weight for this. You can hold a light weight, but it's pretty challenging to do it on a single leg. So 10 each side. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg. Start it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push those hips back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to those agility dots. Shake it out. Pick your 4 spots on the ground. I conveniently have these foam tiles. And start it up. 1, 2, 3. Switch directions. 4, 5, 6. All right, other side. Start. 1, 2, 3. Switch directions. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that's it for that section. We just did 2 times 10, 2 times 6 of each. So we're going to our next and final group of 2 exercises here. It's going to be single leg RDLs and a lateral jump to block jump. So here, compounds that kind of broke down a little bit, but for here it's just single leg RDLs, and then we're doing one last plyometric exercise. So you can use a weight here. I'm going to do it no weights for this one. So with the single leg RDL, you really want to make sure that your whole body is in a straight line with that lifted leg in line with your trunk, okay? So if you can only get to here with your standing knee being soft but straight, fine. If you can get all the way parallel to the ground, that's great, but your flexibility kind of dictates how far you can go here. So 10 on each side. Hips level, shoulders level, standing knee, soft, that's straight, and we'll start it up. 1, 2, get your back toes pointing down. 3, straighten your back leg like you're trying to kick a door down behind you. 4, 5, use that glute here. 6, to straighten your leg. 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and switch sides. This is one of my favorite single leg exercises. It really gets core, your glutes, your hamstrings, works on your balance, really the whole shebang. All right, start up on the other leg. 1, You can always tap down for balance if you need to, but try not to. 3, reach through that back heel. 4, get your back toes facing down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So the next one's going to be a lateral jump to block jump. We're just doing 10 total. So it's a lateral jump, and then you're going to go up as if for a block. Okay? So we got 6 here. Or sorry, we're doing 6 total, not 10 total. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Soft landings on all those. So it's kind of a jump, explode. Lateral jump, explode up. Ooh, catch your breath there. And go back to those single leg RDLs. 10 on each side. So really keep your shoulders, hips level. Push through your back heel like you're trying to kick a door down behind you. So we'll start it up. 2 rounds. 1, you can tell I'm a little fatigued here. 2, I'm a little wobbly. But that's okay. It just means we're working hard. 3, 4, try and get those back toes pointing down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch sides. Get your balance. Start it up. 1. Ooh, I'm struggling here a little bit. 2. Got to tap down. 3, 4, 5. Activate your core here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. We have our final set of hard work here. It's going to be the lateral jump to block jump. So explode sideways and then up. Start up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That's it for the strength and plyo portion. Grab a quick sip of water, keep your feet moving, and then we're going to finish off with our yoga cool down and then our stretch here. Okay, so to start off our yoga cool down here, I like to be barefoot, so you can keep your shoes on, take them off, whatever you prefer. So we're just going to do a high lunge and warrior 3 and vinyasa combo to start. Just do a few repetitions here. So I'm going to start by inhaling up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, chaturanga to upward dog. Exhale, optional second push-up to down dog. So that was our vinyasa there. Inhale the left leg up. Step it between the hands. Come into high lunge. Get your balance here. Bring your hands to your heart. And you're going to step forward into warrior 3. Kind of like that single leg RDL. Step back into your high lunge. Exhale, down to plank. We're going to go through our vinyasa again. So inhale, push up to up dog. Exhale, optional push up to down dog. You can always do the push ups from your knees if you need to. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, come up into high lunge. Hands to heart. Shift forward into warrior three. Step back into high lunge. Exhale to plank. And we'll do that again. So push up, up dog. Push up, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Step it between hands, exhale. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, shift into warrior three. Couple breaths here. Inhale, back to high lunge. Exhale to plank. And we'll go once more on the other side. Inhale, push up, up dog. Inhale. And then exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, warrior three. Breathe here. Inhale, back to high lunge. Exhale to plank. Down dog. Exhale, step to the front and forward fold. And then inhale up. And release. Okay, so now we'll go into our second combo here. So inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half up. Exhale to plank. This is going to be a warrior two to triangle to revolving half moon. Okay, so inhale, push up, up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. Left foot up, step it between the hands. This time your back heel is going to go down. Point your toes slightly out to the side, and then come up into warrior two. So you want to make sure your feet are aligned. Your front heel should be even with your back arch, the arch of your back foot. Toes in the back foot slightly turned out. Then we're going to do a little shift here. So you're going to reach forward with your right hand and put it down in front of you, at the same time lifting your right leg up. So shift forward, right leg up. This is revolving half moon. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, both hands to the ground. Step back into warrior two. Pinwheel your hands back to the ground, into plank. Push up. Up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Step it between your hands. Back heel down. Warrior two. So we're getting ready for revolving half moon here. Your left hand's going to go about a foot or so in front of your right foot. And your left foot is going to lift off the ground. Right hand will reach towards the ceiling. So transition. So left heel towards the ceiling. Right hand reach towards the ceiling. Get a little twist here. Exhale, both hands to the ground. And then step back, pinwheel into warrior two. And then pinwheel down to plank. And we'll do that one more time. So push up, up dog. Exhale to down dog. You can always take out the second push-up if you want to. Inhale, left leg up, step it through. Back heel down, come into warrior two. We're going to transition into revolving half moon here. So right hand on the ground, right leg up. You lose your balance, no problem. This is a hard one. Left hand towards the ceiling, twist. Exhale that hand down, step back into warrior two. Pinwheel your hands down, and we'll repeat on the other side. Inhale, up dog, push, or exhale, down dog. You can do the optional push-up here if you want to. Inhale, right leg up, step between the hands, back heel down, come into warrior two. Get ready. You're going to put your left hand down in front of you in revolving half moon. Right hand reaches towards the ceiling, left heel up, back leg straight. Exhale both hands down. Step back into warrior two. Pinwheel your hands down. Step back into plank. Push back into down dog. And then from here, we're going to go right into our stretching portion. So first, we're just going to hold this down dog here for a few breaths. Then you're going to put one foot on top of the other. Come forward in a down dog calf stretch. So really stretching that heel towards the ground here. You can bend your knee a little bit to feel it in your soleus, kind of your lower calf muscle. Straighten it back out to feel it more in your gastrocs. And switch sides. So down dog calf stretch on the other side. Breathe into your muscles here. Bend your knees slightly, feel a little bit more in your soleus here. Straighten your knee, a couple more breaths. And push back into the full down dog. Bring your left leg up. Swing it between your hands, and you're going to set your shin down in front of you so that your shin is perpendicular to your body. So your back toes can relax flat on the ground. We're going to go into a pigeon glute stretch here. So up nice and tall. You want the shin as parallel or as perpendicular to your body as possible. If you can't do that, you can bring your heel in a little bit, that's fine. But as you get more flexible, try and work your shin up there. And then you can fold over your shin. We'll do a few breaths here. Okay, and then you're going to walk yourself forward. So your heel comes, you're almost sitting on your heel. Grab your back ankle and we'll do a pigeon, quad, and hip flexor stretch. So you should feel a quad stretch here, and if you kind of try and tuck your hips under, like a dog tucking its tail between its legs, you'll feel it a little bit more in your hip flexor as well. Try and get your trunk nice and upright. And breathe into the stretch here. Alright, go ahead and release that. Kind of shake out that left hip a little bit. Come back into down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Swing it between your hands. And put that shin down perpendicular to the rest of your body. We'll do this pigeon glute stretch on this side, on your right side here. So you can either stay here, sit up nice and tall, or you can sink deeper into the stretch. We'll go for a few breaths here. And then you're going to walk yourself forward again. So we'll come into that pigeon quad stretch. So grab your back ankle. Keep your chest nice and tall. Get a good stretch in that quad and that hip flexor on the left leg here. Breathe into it. So the next one we're going to do is a seated hamstring stretch. So release your quad here, wiggle that hip out a little bit, and you're going to flip it over, legs out in front of you, sit up nice and tall, and reach forward. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings here. Try and keep your back flat. And then you can fold over your legs. Right. And then coming out of that, we're going to go for an adductor frog stretch. So you're going to place your shins parallel to each other. And you want your feet pointing to the outside. And then to get into the stretch more, you can lower down to your forearms and kind of sink your weight back in your hips. You should feel a good stretch on your inner thigh here. Kind of sink into that stretch. And when you're ready, you can walk your heels towards each other, walk your knees towards each other, and then come into child's pose. And then the last stretch, this is my favorite, you're going to lie on your back on the ground. We're doing a supine twist. So draw one knee in towards your chest, and then keep both shoulders on the ground, cross that knee over your body, and sink into the twist here. Breathe. You might get a few back cracks, usually feel pretty nice. So after a really hard workout like this, I would really recommend doing some foam rolling as well for recovery. If you have a foam roller, it's a great tool to use to help reduce muscle soreness. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. So pull your other knee towards your chest, cross over your body, and sink into the twist here. Alright, and then untwist. You can roll to one side, push yourself up. And that is it. You just completed our compound set lower body strength and plyometric workout. Hope that's helpful for you athletes out there who have any explosive movements or running or sprinting as part of your sport. And like I said, after that, I'm going to go do some foam rolling now, so I'd really recommend some foam rolling for muscle recovery and to reduce muscle soreness. But other than that, thanks for joining me with that tough workout, and I'll see you next time.